You gotta think about it. Yeah. History kind of didn't have a control on what it is,
Oh yeah.
right? It's history. It's done, right?
Yep.
History didn't have control on what it
History's still
is.
going on.
The only thing we have control of is what it can be. We don't even have control.
You could change the narrative of history.
Good luck on that too, and because no one narrative is right.
Nope.
This is each and every narrative is changing. Like
critical
boom,
race theory.
Let's talk about history right now. Nigga, aren't we making history with this fucking vaccine world we're in? Are we fucking making history? Let's talk about history, nigga. Like
critical race theory.
I can't. Like I don't know if anybody saw my last post. Yeah, a lot of people saw my last post. No, not the last one. Last one before it. I used the Cartman fucking skit from South Park, where the fucking doctor's trying to hit him with the fucking vac, and he's like, nah. Like, I know you got it. Can I go and all right? This is what I've been learning. Fuck if you say yes or no. This is what I've been learning, right? I've been learning that people that do have a vaccine, right? This particular vaccine is not like the flu shot or the measles vaccine or the smallpox vaccine, or it's not like that. When you take those things, I think except for the flu shot, because they take it every year, but those other ones like smallpox and shit, like when you take those, it don't come back. It kills it. That's it. You get fucking chickenpox one time. That's a vaccine. It kills disease, right? Nigga, this don't kill the disease. People that have the vaccine are still host. Just like a person that is sick from COVID. So, what's the difference if you got the vac or not? If everybody can still, if you can walk in the building and contract it. You know the extra theory, fuck a theory, it was in a 2015 paper. I forgot by a person. Yo, they say what happens when you treat a virus with the wrong vaccine where it doesn't kill it, the virus comes back stronger. Delta. So the virus is walking around with motherfuckers that got fucking vaccines, right? Y'all vaccinated? Y'all good? It's walking around with you guys and it's mutating. And then it's getting onto other people that may or may not have it. And I will stand just. My grandma to this day, 4 months later, still fucking, her arm is like this and shit. From the shot. I know so many people that from the shot, they haven't recovered. So, how can I trust, and especially when they deliver the message, my nigga, now you need a booster, Rich. Yo, it's not good enough you got 2 shots. Now you need a booster. What are y'all talking about? What's next?
A fourth one.
I ain't done, B, because now I can't even. It starts with being in the restaurants to eat. It starts with dining in. Dining in, it started before. Dining in cut off, and then you could dine in outside, and everybody started building fucking huts to serve food to people, right? And now it's coming back to dining. Now you can't sit to dine in unless you have a VAT card. What you gonna hit next? You gonna hit the BJ's and the Target and the Walmart? You know, like, what permissions are we going to allow them to take away just because they're using something like a virus against us that they don't even have clarity about? Dr. Fauci to Dr. Dickhead. Like, yo, I swear to God, none of them, and it's because of this barrier. Yo, at this point in time, I think every top scientist in every country around the world should be coming together. From Zimbabwe to fucking Russia to fucking China. Like, every scientist should be coming together to figure some shit out, not be so segregated. Like, yo, you can't have what we got because our shit's better. What are y'all talking about? And that's why, like, this vac shit, one, I won't take a vac, B. Like, two, you people that take vacs, don't take another one. Because that means you're willing to take another one. And then another one, and another one, until they say you got to take it in your butthole, and you're gonna take that one too. You feel me? Because that's what you're saying that you're okay with, control. Just pay attention to news and do your own research on things, and like, don't just jump into it because they say just to do it, just because you want to go to Puerto Rico for fucking vacation, or you want to go to DR, Europe to vacation, and they say you need a vac. Don't be mindful of yourself and your surroundings. There's people that hunt and become self-resourceful because they didn't never want to deal with shit going this way. Now that it's gone this way, those people that had fucking bunkers and those fucking apocalypse they look genius. They look fucking genius, Rich.
So, here's my take on everything with the vaccine and like all the news spread about it. When you hear about things like the polio and all those type of vaccines, You gotta remember in those times there was no social media like that. There was no Instagram, Facebook where you could get your news. You had to physically read newspapers or go through hearsay about shit going on. And I felt that like in this generation now, since we're in the years of the internet where everything's online, you get your information online, you got data online, you get your food online, that you can like warp people's perception and people's reality with truths and lies. It's just a matter of which one do you believe the most. That's why you'll get people who are like for the vaccine and against the vaccine. Like I work at a hospital. Like I have people who work in my department that are afraid of getting the vaccine because now they're trying to mandate a lot of certain I don't know if it's all hospitals, but I know for our hospital, like if you don't get it, then you have to like be put on you have to try to opt out. And I know they're secretly trying to make it difficult for you to opt out because before, if you didn't want like the flu vaccine, there was like a simple website you had to go to and you get signed off from like somebody from who worked in the hospital, like, okay, you don't have to get the flu shot. But I know for now the vaccine, I haven't been hearing about nothing online about, hey, how can you opt out? Like people are trying to figure out now, looking through all these things, like, hey, where do you opt out? And for hospitals now, since they're so crazy, especially like in places like Florida where ICU beds are like pretty much close to nothing.
Yep.
They got literally people. They have to make like tents and outside just for people who got COVID. And my parents are there now in Tampa, and I'm worried that they might come back with some shit, even though they're not going anywhere. They're in their house.
My
But
man Eddie want to call in.
you want to call in? How you gonna call in?
I put him on speaker right here.
All right, so
If he does, if you want to, you could.
if you want, you can. We can talk about the vaccine with you. Did you get it? Did you not get it?
Oh man, you better give him a good 5 minutes, cause he's Eddie's a one of a kind type of dude. Anybody that knows me
He
knows
invented
Eddie.
his own vaccine.
He's my counterpart. Like he's my counterpart. So anybody when I come, he comes usually. You know, so like
Pause.
there you go. Look where he's calling me from. Houston, Texas, baby.
Oh, Texas.
Houston, Texas, baby. Yo, talk to me.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's a great podcast, man. I'm loving it. And I just wanted to call in and just touch on what you guys are talking about, man. And Gil's right, bro. You know, you let them give you one, you let them give you two, and like, what's next? You know, one every week, one every month, and what then? You know, by then everyone's dropping like flies, and then everyone's still looking at each other, trying to justify what that they did was right. So no one's willing to actually admit, like, yo, this is wrong. You know. Because people are so balls deep into this whole shit, into this fucking idea of something that's not even really there. Like, I don't know, let's not even go there, you know? Like, this shit does absolutely nothing to kids. You got kids in schools. Kids can't go to school. Kids can't be kids. Like, you know how much this is damaging generations and generations, you know? This is damaging everybody. People are committing suicide, losing businesses. I mean, how far do you want to go? I mean, it's just affecting all aspects of the economy.
Yo, Eddie, isn't it crazy that at a point in time when you were around, right, you had this whole propaganda thing with the mask, right? You were going crazy with the mask. You was just like, I refuse to put a fucking mask on my face, right? And then
I'm not gonna muzzle myself for nobody, bro.
But I brought to your attention, like, but you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do this, and you said to me, watch, B. That's just gonna go all out the window. The mask is gonna be like it was never there.
Bro, no, man. I seen it coming, and I just wanted to get the fuck away, bro. I said, yo, I'm out of here, bro. I'm leaving. I don't feel good vibes in New York. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's getting crazy. You know, with this whole, what do they call them? Contact tracers? What do you call them? You got the neighbors looking out their window to see if you got more than 3 people in your house. Are you fucking kidding me, bro?
Okay.
I got you being recorded.
Shit.
Like, we could go deep, bro.
That's what I said. We called Alex Jones Jr., B.
Yo, for real. Alex Jones Jr.
6 months to a year ago. And you know, yeah, we got a little wild. You know, we drank a little bit. We ate a little crazy towards the end. But at the beginning, you know, like we touched on a couple of subjects in regards to this. You know what I mean? Like,
absolutely.
How far are you willing to take it? You know what I mean? First, it starts in the store. I said 2 weeks. 2 weeks. It's been 2 years, bro.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Why do they have Walmart parking lots turning into fucking concentration camps? I mean, we could go there, bro. You know what I mean? Look at the videos. Look at the footage. There's people posting this shit all over the place. Empty parking lots turning into mass testing sites. For what? You got people in New York City waiting online to get donuts to put something inside their body. You got people waiting online to get tested repeatedly per week because they're so scared because of the propaganda of the fucking fear porn that the news is telling you, which is a complete lie. I've been to almost every state in the country, man. None of this is happening. You go to the fucking excuse my language. Go to the hospitals, man. You know, now they're saying that the people that are there are the people who took the jab. It's not even people who didn't. But then we're the bad ones for not following the bullshit, you know? You follow me?
I understand completely. That's why I said this. Them not having answers for us and them using us as guinea pigs, we're recognizing it. And then when you speak out about it, you get canceled, you get put to the side, or you're fucking... Yo, why don't they just tell people lose fucking weight and go to the fucking gym?
Bro,
work out, eat healthy.
No, because you can't. You know what I'm saying? All they sell to you is processed foods. People don't talk about the biggest reason why people have cancer is because of glucose. Do you know that most
high fructose corn syrup.
Most bread that is even in the supermarket is not even considered bread. It's called tan. It's called dessert because of all the sugar they put into it, all the things to make it processed, to make it last, to have a long shelf life. That's what's giving you cancer. That's what's making all these people sick. So the same people who are making money off of what you eat, feeding you garbage, killing you, those are not the same people who are going to tell you stop getting fat, go work out. How many problems do you see with people that work out? Seriously. Not many. That take steroids. Other than the ones that take steroids.
My nigga, I do a physical job every day, and I have, knock on wood, I got yet to be sick in 2 years.
Bro, healthy as an ox, man. Healthy as an ox, bro. You know me, Gil. I mean, how long you know me, bro?
Nah, nigga, I know.
Knock on wood, but you ever see me sick?
Nah, we don't do those.
And you know what I do? I travel the States. I meet people. I shake hands. People look at me like, is this guy trying to shake my hand? Yes, I am, sir. Shake my motherfucking hand, bro. We're still men here. Okay. You know? Cut that bullshit out.
Well.
You know?
Yo,
okay
I love you. I love you. I'm going to cut you off, Alex Jones Jr. I love you. I'm going to speak to you later. Thank you for calling in.
Bye.
This nigga E.
Well, that was a lot of gaslighting.
See that shit, right?
Like, for the record... But thank you for the call, by the way. I appreciate, your opinion and everything that you like personally and possibly see online.
Mm-hmm.
But he moved to Texas.
He moved to Texas right away, though, when this was going down.
Mind you, our governor is Cuomo. You ever hear stuff about their governor, Greg Abbott? And all the shit that he allows? That he's doing a lot.
You said his name. You said Voldemort's name.
Greg Abbott?
No, fucking Cuomo.
All right, before we do this transition to Cuomo, please make your own decisions. Like, don't go anything off we're saying. This is just our personal opinions of what we're going through. We're not telling you not to get the vaccine, but at the same time,
this nigga's giving y'all a disclaimer.
This is a disclaimer.
Why we differ though, because he give y'all yo, do what the fuck you want. We do what the fuck we want. What the fuck?
Do what you feel is right. Go do your own research. You want to get the vaccine? You gotta
tell people that though.
What?
That's really bad that you would have to tell people, yo, do your own research. Come on.
You have to because people think everything we're saying is like godly, and they'll probably do some dumb shit by everything we're saying.
Nigga, we ain't Trump talking about fucking shoot chlorine into your body and shit, bro. We're giving our honest opinions on our outlook on this because it's kind of ridiculous that we shouldn't even have an opinion about this.
No,
that's my point, yo-yos. Like, honestly, we should both know what it is and what it isn't. And the fact that if you run into 10 people on the street, and I know all people have opinion, but the one thing that you shouldn't have an opinion about is humanity. If there was a meteor coming right now to strike Earth, you think that people are going to be sitting here talking about my shit is bigger than your shit. Don't do that. Don't do this. Opinions go all out the window when it comes to us surviving. There's a reason we're the top of the fucking food chain. We have to kill everything else and show everything else that we are the bosses. So for the time in life that something else is greater than us, like a fucking meteor or fucking coronavirus, everybody should fucking tuck their dicks in the garage, put the balls to the left, put the ball to the right, and just come together like on some We Own the World Michael Jackson shit. Because I want to live and I want to have kids, right? And grandkids, right? And you want to have families, right? I
want to be able to tell this to my grandkids 50 years from
You know what
now.
I'm saying? Yo, could you imagine? Could you imagine if something so catastrophic like a solar flare caused an EMP pulse, right? And then just wiped out all of our fucking telecommunications. So all the shit, even if you had a hard drive with shit in it, you would have nothing to actually plug it into because the solar flare roasted all of our fucking computers. So we just set ourselves back to the point where we don't even have a printing press. Could you imagine, Rich, if something like that would happen? That's my point, that people don't understand how good we got it. Yo, we're in an age and time where we should be just... Nothing should be more important than us getting to the next level. So whatever we have to do to kill a disease, whatever we have to do to kill poverty, whatever we have to do to kill slavery, religious bias, whatever we have to kill gender bias, whatever we have to do to kill these fucking negative things amongst us as human beings, I can't understand why we just can't peak to the next level. I don't understand what's the complication in the theory and thought. We're always going to make mistakes, but it's easier to make a mistake and then talk to somebody that's, yo, son, I did that. Listen, it's cool. Be better next time. Rather than having people around you or even for yourself not having the proper direction or influence, loneliness is the worst drug in the world you could take.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Because it'll give you everything.
Yep.
Loneliness will give you the best high.
Mm.
But it's the worst drug you can take.
Nope.
You feel me? And a lot of people stay on that. Look at me. We had this conversation outside about not looking for help.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you let me know, nigga. We got this far asking for help.
Yep.
We got this far.
Nobody
because we
built
asked for help.
Nobody built the building by themselves.